Hello, my name is Pat from FunkoFans.com, and welcome to our super special edition New York Comic Con Funko Pop unboxing video. Today we were able to get 4 of the Comic Con exclusives. We were able to secure them from our local Hot Topic and Barnes & Noble, and we have them here right in front of us. We got the Game of Thrones, the Iron Throne. We got Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack with Vampire Teddy. We got the Flocked Cookie Monster, and we got the Petina Cthulhu. So we have all the 4 of these in front of us. Let's start unboxing them and see how they're going out. So what we're going to start with is the Cthulhu. This was one, it's the Petina version. Very cool finish to the pop. So the pop is actually heavy. It seems like it's even heavier than the regular Cthulhu. Alright. So it does feel heavier. It does feel like it's a different version of vinyl. It does have a nice texture feel to it too. That may just be the Petina paint. As a matter of fact, it definitely is the Petina paint. So the cool thing with this is that the way that the figure is painted, I'm sure there are no 2 Cthulhu pops that look exactly the same. As you can see in the back of the wings there, you got the really cool patterning and all along the side of the head and along his eyebrows. So if you ever get 2 of these, the patterns, the patina look to it will all look completely different. While we're unboxing these pops here, I do want to take some special attention to making sure that everything is current from this year. As you can see, the timestamp on it is from 2015. And so this is a mold that has been created recently. So here we go. You got your Petina Cthulhu. This one we got at our Hot Topic. If you're going to New York Comic Con and want to brave the lines to get him in while you're there, go ahead and try that. But here we go. Cthulhu. Next we're going to do Jack Skellington with the Vampire Teddy. So this is in the Disney lines. It's number 158. This on the back here, it shows the newer versions of the Jack and Sally, Sally with Nightshade and the Pumpkin King. All right, as you can see in the front of the box here, the New York Comic Con sticker, up higher than usual, probably so it doesn't cover over Vamp's face. Alrighty. So Jack Skellington, there's nothing really special about him because we have quite a few Jack Skellingtons already. There's the regular one, there's the Day of the Dead version, and so on. The Pumpkin King one just came out, which is a little bit different. But he does have a darker look to his head. It's not bright white. It's a little bit more greenish, actually. Almost looks like it has a glow-in-the-dark look to it, but I'm sure it does not. The hands do match the same color, and the suit is pinstripes all around. So this is your basic Jack Skellington figure. There's nothing too special about this, but this is the ticket that we have today. This is the one that everybody wants. This is the reason why everyone wants this one. You got the Vampire Teddy Pop, very cute. Got the classic pop eyes. It has a cape that's drawn out to the floor to help him stand up. Got little tiny feet, little tiny arms there. Perfect. This is the perfect version of the teddy bear pop. He stands up great because of the cape. Looks real good. So there you go. Exclusive number 2 we unboxed. Jack Skellington and the Vampire Teddy. Alright. Third on the list is going to be Cookie Monster. So Cookie Monster is one I held off on with the Sesame Street line, which I'm pretty excited for because I want to make sure I had it flocked. When they announced this Mr. Snuffleupagus was going to be flocked from San Diego Comic Con, I kind of imagined they're going to try and flock the majority of the Sesame Street ones, because really, I mean, they should. So, Ernie and Bert were flocked as well. They were only available in Asian Comic Con. And so now we have our second United States version of a flocked Sesame Street character, or it's Cookie Monster. So, Cookie Monster is exactly the same as you would get him before, the same mold, the same paint on the things that need to be painted anyways, cookies and the eyes. The blue from top to bottom, even the bottom of his feet, are all flocked. All flocked, all nice and fuzzy. And it's interesting, actually, if you even his mouth, which is perfect. And really, it should, because you know, if you ever watched Sesame Street, which I'm sure a majority of people have, the insides of the mouth, they have that felt look to them. So if you have this pop ready in the regular vinyl form, nothing different as far as the molding goes, but the flock just looks so much better on these particular pops because this is how they look like in real life. Nice and fuzzy. The flocking is nice and consistent. No real patches. Nothing there. There you go. This is what I was looking forward to the most, I believe, was the flocked Cookie Monster. That'll match the flock Snuffleupagus that's right behind me. Alright, so I lied. So the one I was looking forward to the most was the throne. This was probably the biggest one that most people wanted out of Comic-Con. Game of Thrones is a huge property that Funko has. And I think a lot of these people wanted them to put different people on the throne, kick Joffrey off the throne, so on and so on. So there's not going to be much to this pop because it's just a chair. I mean, that's what it is. Anybody who's watched Game of Thrones knows how important this throne is and knows the significance of having one. Okay. All right, so right out the bat, it's a little bit heavier, obviously. It is the classic vinyl Funko feel to it. Got some great detail. Got all the iron swords and all the points coming out. Great detail to the back of it. There we go. Again, the iron, the swords. So really, there's not much to this. There's no real pop feel to it. There's no eyes. There's no big head. There's no super. It's not even really super deformed as some of the pops look. Just the detail on the swords and the handles and the hilts of the swords. They did a pretty good job with that, despite it not being super deformed. So this is great. My favorite part about this pop, though, is doing things like this. I mean, if you don't do that, then why do you have a pop collection? And, you know, just keep switching it up. You got Cookie Monster, and then you got Cthulhu. Ooh, Cthulhu might not stand on there. Let me make it happen. Cthulhu's messing me up here. All right, well, then we're going to go with Jack Skellington. There we go. I think he's really more fitting for the Iron Throne anyways. So there we go. We have 4 of the New York Comic Con exclusives. We have the Game of Thrones Iron Throne, Jack Skellington with Vampire Teddy, Petina Cthulhu, which is a great pop, and we have our flocked Cookie Monster. These were the ones we were able to secure. We are hoping to grab a couple more. I know we're going to try and hit up our GameStop next week and get the Kratos and the Power Armor. We're also hoping to kind of get in line later on this weekend at Comic-Con to see what else we can find. From what we can tell, it is not easy. So we're going to do our best, though. We're going to be there on Sunday. We're going to have some pictures from the event, so make sure you follow us on FunkoFanatics.com. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Pop-O-Matic Bub, that's POPOMATICBUB. And all rest of the channels, Instagram, Periscope, and so on. All right, there we go. There's our review of the New York Comic Con exclusives.